When we moved from Hawaii to Arizona and finally settled in, my parents bought a house not too far from the rest of our family. Growing up, my dad loved watching TV after a long day's work. Donna Hedges once said, "Having somewhere to go is home, having someone to love is family, and having both is a blessing." That was us. On weekends, we'd gather around the TV with him. His favorite genres were westerns, period dramas, and old legends and myths. Sitting beside him, I learned to love those stories too. And one of the stories he shared with us was about a Tongan orphan boy who saved his people, the legend of the scarred-faced orphan. Mutu and Kai lived on the main island of Tonga during a time when a man named Punga terrorized the land. To protect his pregnant wife, Mutu sent Kai to safety in Hapai while he hid in the bush with other men to plan their defense. But tragedy struck along Kai's journey. She never made it to Hapai, and the child she carried was lost to the sea. Yet in the way our ancestors often remind us that miracles still happen, the ocean carried that child to shore, alive. He washed up on a beach near Lofanga where birds had pecked at his face, leaving scars. An elderly couple found him, rescued him, and named him Muni. They raised him with love, and he grew into one of the strongest and most talented young men in the village. Floor Conkling Haliger wrote, "Not flesh of my flesh, nor bone of my bone, but still miraculously my own. You didn't grow under my heart, but in it." That was Muni's story with the couple who raised him, but not everyone saw him with loving eyes. Some chiefs mistreated Muni because of his scarred face. They wanted him to be gone, so they gave him impossible tasks. One day they said that you must weave half of a fishing net while the whole village weaves the other half. If we finish first, you must leave. Muni's elderly father protested, but Muni simply said, "It's okay, Dad. Rest in the shade. I've got this." And to everyone's shock, Muni finished his half while the chiefs were still arguing among themselves. Task after task, Muni succeeded. So, the chiefs tried one last plan. Guard the village canoe tonight. If anything happens to it, you're gone. That night, while Muni and his parents slept, a chief secretly sabotaged the canoe and set it adrift. But Muni woke up, scooped out the water, and rowed his parents safely to a nearby island. Later, when he learned the truth about his birth parents and the danger his father still lived in, Muni said, "I have to go help my dad. There's a saying, families are like branches on a tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one." Muni traveled to Tongatapu and found Mutu hiding in the forest. Mutu embraced him, grateful but afraid. Punga's shadow hung over everything. Muni tried to help, clearing a space to sleep, lighting a fire to cook. But Mutu panicked each time. "Punga will see us," he said. "Punga will find us." Finally, Muni said, "Dad, you can't live like this. I'm going to sort him out." And before Mutu could stop him, Muni was gone. He followed the smell of smoke to Punga's home. A massive gate blocked the entrance. "Punga," he shouted, "come out here." When no one answered, Muni tore the gate apart and threw it into the forest. Inside, he ripped out Punga's giant kava plants and told the servants, telling him, "I did this." There's a quote that says, "I am here waiting, watching, standing in the background. But when you need me, I will step out of the shadows and protect my family." That was Muni. When Punga returned and saw the destruction, he chased Muni into the forest. He challenged him to a spear-throwing contest. Muni's spear flew so far it disappeared into the sky. Then Punga challenged him to a fight. Muni overpowered him with strength and courage, and Punga was finally defeated. Albert Einstein once said, "Rejoice with your family in the beautiful land of life." And that's what Tonga did. The people rejoiced, grateful to return home at last, and they owed their freedom to a scar-faced orphan boy named Muni. Appearances can be deceiving, but a person's heart and actions are the true measure of their worth. If we stop judging by the outside and start seeing people for who they truly are, we'll discover that the richest stories aren't about how we look. They're about how we love, struggle, and grow. In a world quick to judge a book by its cover, take time to read the pages. Some of the most profound stories are wrapped in worn-out covers, and the deepest treasures are rarely found on the surface. We look at the outward appearance, but true understanding requires looking at the heart. Don't just look and see. You may find a masterpiece where you least expected it. May we learn to see each other the way Muni taught us, not with quick eyes, but with steady hearts. May we honor the stories that shaped us, the scars that strengthened us, and the love that carried us home. In every family, in every village, in every heart, there is a Muni rising. May we never overlook the quiet heroes among us. Aloha.